Welcome to the Gracie Academy. Hidon Gracie, Henry Gracie. In 1993, our father created the UFC. Why? Because he wanted to show the world the effectiveness of jiu-jitsu, and we saw the effectiveness.
Dang. And now that every professional fighter has added jiu-jitsu to their arsenal, we're breaking down precisely how they're using it. We're breaking down precisely how they're using it, so you can add it to yours. You guys, this doesn't happen often, this level of energy. Although it was slightly dampened when that arm popped. I wasn't excited about that at all. It wasn't fun, it didn't feel good. I don't think it felt good for anybody.
It felt good for Frank Mir.
It felt good for Frank Mir, but even to a certain degree, yeah, I know it did feel good.
No, he'll be alright. Nogueira's gonna be fine.
Dang,
So back in training in no time.
You guys, usually we wait till Sunday morning, sometimes even Monday, to do our Gracie breakdowns, but we couldn't.
It's too exciting.
Listen,
too many good things.
Before we get into the good stuff from tonight from UFC 140, let's talk about the Ultimate Fighter season finale, Ultimate Fighter 14. Last weekend, there were some sick submissions there. We decided and we committed to doing the honorable mentions. We'll do them now. Starting with the rolling omoplata from Tony Ferguson against Eve Edwards. When Eve shot in, got the single leg, boom. Ferguson sprawled, but he realized that Eve had very nice control. He was really sucking that leg in, pulling it under as he should for the single, and was getting ready to stand up and to take the single leg takedown. But Tony Ferguson got clever. Instead of fighting here in the traditional way, trying to sprawl or cross face and break out of this, which is kind of a battle, he went with it. Boom, shot this hand over, changed his angle, posted his hand, and made the roll. Look, boom, omoplata right here. Now what he wanted to do, and he knows this, very sure he knows this, but I'll make sure you guys know, is he wanted to trap, sit up, invert his legs, hug the body on the other side, and then either post his hand or go in and lock S-grip under the body right here and break the shoulder. Omoplata translates literally into shoulder blade, which is a Portuguese term, and you're breaking the shoulder here, elbow, everything's popping because you're diving as if you want to tell your partner a secret, look, and you're pushing off of this foot inverted. Okay, so omoplata, one more time so you can see the make it or break it. Oh, go ahead. Oh, sorry. One more time and then we'll show what the guy did to mess it up.
Yep.
So give him the hug. The key detail here is that when you roll, you guys, you need to make sure that the lower leg, the tibia, the shin part of the leg is parallel to his body. So I can't roll like this because it won't catch his arm, look. It wasn't in the armpit. So when he has the single leg here, I shoot this hand in front of his inner thigh, kind of flare his leg, boom, this foot turns south. Now that my foot is facing south, it's going to go in his armpit when I roll, boom. Immediately, Ferguson shot this hand in, because what Hidon would have done in this situation, Hidon Gracie, he would have jumped across the body, go ahead, jumped over, and now ended up in the side mount from here. Go back. So to prevent that, Ferguson, jump over, bro. He immediately flared the arm up, which is spread the wings, spread the wings, and sat up. This became very dangerous, okay, from this situation, and everyone felt it. Everyone felt the danger here, but then Eve Edwards was a very common response, posted off his hand, lifted everybody up, boom, and flipped him, and then game on from there. So what's the moral of the story?
That was cool. Just for Tony to go for that move right there, that's what it's about, you know. He was not so fearful of maintaining top position, just going for submissions. That makes the game so much more fun. Yeah. It makes him want to watch UFC more and more.
Yeah, his playful jiu-jitsu-ness right there was very, very admirable. So congratulations, bro. And very nice moment. Let's talk about Diego Brandao's honorable arm lock. Dang, he got rocked. Down he went. Everyone said, oh, it's over. Dennis Bermudez. You know, it was crazy. Everyone was excited, but then he got in the guard, and he got excited. He got here because he wanted to finish that. He knew the guy. He knew that Diego was rocked. So he came in and was punching with his right hand. His left hand was using it as a base point and a distance measure, a measuring stick. He was knowing, if I can close my eyes right now and still rock him because I know where his neck is, and as his hand was in the region, 1, 2, before the second punch, his hips turned, both legs come up and clamped on. Okay, you guys, such a basic arm lock. That was everyone's comment, how basic it was. It was a gift. You guys, that's how it is. This is very street, this idea of someone having one hand in the region and punching you with the other one. So Gracie Combatives, lesson number 19 right here. I mean, it's that basic. You learned that in the first 3 or 4 weeks here at the Gracie Academy. They're pressuring you and they're punching. The hip angle changes.
If he was here,
you walked off the hip over here, turn a little bit, one leg comes up, both legs landed tightly. Now what's interesting is from here, he started hyperextending so quick that the homie on top basically felt the pressure and he dove. Which only made things worse. And then he broke his arm from here, or at least very nicely hyperextended. So
The homie. The homie on top.
Dennis
Went Fedor.
he went Fedor.
You can't do that.
Explain that what you mean.
You can't, like Fedor went Fedor on, which he should do that, on Fabricio Verdun.
Right, he basically boom, and he gets excited. And once you get in there, it's not when someone knows jiu-jitsu. You can't get overexcited like that, because at any point, if your arm is left in the party.
But then again, you should though when someone knows jiu-jitsu, because if
know.
you don't, if you let up some space,
Then
they'll
no, it's
recover,
true, respect,
and now you're on the ground. So it's a 50-50. But the whole point is that it should almost be punch a little bit, work to get to the side mount, and then attack. The problem is going Fedor from inside the guard. Go Fedor from the side mount, from the half guard, from the full
guard.
mount.
Diego Brandao, training jiu-jitsu since he was 10 years old. Parents, what do you learn from this fight? Gracie bully-proof. Get your kids started, my friends. Games, Gracie games. Okay, let's talk about it. What was next? I'm just too excited right now. Tell me.
Machida.
The breakdowns for save Machida for last, right? His last fight.
Oh, of course. Let's go back down then. Go back down to the ground.
Big Nog and Frank Mir. Let's talk about this for a second. The last three, the Gracie breakdown for tonight is kind of unofficially dedicated to my good friend CM Punk. He predicted all three. He said Little Nog, Frank Mir, and Bones. Predicted them. Respect. Like one brother here, not the brother there, and then Bones. And he was 100% accurate. So respect CM Punk. Follow him on Twitter. Keep it real. So this Big Nog, this Frank Mir situation, what ended up happening? He rocked him, he went down. They got to this situation here where he was on all fours, and then Big Nog had him rocked, and he was punching him, but then, what's so crazy is he didn't go Fedor, he went opposite. He went submission, he went Big Nog, and he tried to go for the guillotine. Now he tried to go for the same guillotine that Uriah Faber landed on Brian Bowles in the last Gracie breakdown. If you didn't see it, go check that out. But it panned out a little bit differently. He wrapped the neck, boom. I believe it was this side. He had left-handed guillotine. He stepped up, he shot the knee in, and he wrapped the body. Now this guillotine is like a modified guard, knee in, leg over, and he's trying to pressure here and put the squeeze. Now they both kind of flopped over that way. He kind of flipped and got up. The difference was instead of landing mounted like Uriah Faber did, he landed in the half guard right here. Boom. Eventually he let go of the half guard because he was getting choked right here, let go. And then he started basically
getting out.
Yeah, he
let go of the guillotine.
Correct.
Climb up the back.
I think it was arm in. Yeah, it was arm in. Boom. And it was arm in. And I hold my leg and we both flipped over this way. Mir came up. Boom. Mir got on top of the side mount. Get arm over my head. Arm over my head.
Over my head. Like
boom. Then Nogueira came up. Boom. And then from here he went for this peek out, the switch. He wanted to come out, clear, and take the back. But halfway through this peeking process here, boom, Mir kind of laid on him. Lay on me. Boom. And started grabbing the double wrist grab over there. Boom. Rotate, 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 rotate. And he locked it up. Now, this doesn't look like too much right now because he's not in position to break it, but very intelligently he jumped across. Boom. Okay. Now we're in trouble. Turn your hips and step over the head. He tried to step over the head, but Nogueira sat up.
Well, he stepped over the head.
Yes.
He got over for a second. Yep. And then they fell.
And then he slipped out and ended up sitting on more. They rolled this way. Boom. But the pressure's still devastating here.
Correct. Especially if I push this hand up, it's just a lever.
I have to roll. Boom. And then this time, his hand was under the body. He was trying to come out the back door, but Mir made his hips very heavy. And I think he just stay close right here. Whether the leg was over the head or not, rotate so you can see the break.
Yeah,
Hold on,
from here.
please. Let's not demonstrate the actual break.
Okay, cool. But from here, it was just completely like this arm. You saw it, like nothing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Very rare. This is very Sakuraba behavior.
Very. Right? Get the double wrist grab, figure four, kind of on the wrist.
From here, it was from the back being taken. This is where it all went down, right? He grabbed here and just shot under and held.
Yeah.
And then what you just said also about jumping back over the body was the key. This.
Oh,
boom.
And all the threat happened.
And from here, it's only a matter of time.
So what's the moral of the story there? Is people thought it was a shoulder. I mean, Kimura generally does attack. It hurts the shoulder for sure. When you're heated up and you're super excited though, and you're pumping, the pain on the shoulder isn't that devastating because the shoulder is a ball and socket joint, has great range of motion. But from that angle and the arm being pushed like that against a strong guy like Big Nog, when that's getting pushed, what happens is the elbow is what gave. for those who didn't understand, the elbow joint is a hinge joint. It only goes this way. If you push it that way very aggressively, it pops sideways. So the hinge goes like this, it goes like that. It comes out of the hinge that keeps it linear. And that's what happened to his elbow. Whether it actually fractured the bone or just dislocated, we don't know. If it's a fracture, it's very bad news because they got to go with pins and screws and reattach the head of the humerus or the ulna and the radius bones. I mean, it's very serious. Hopefully it just dislocated and they can just pop it back in and maybe reattach a few tendons that came out.
At what point could Nogueira have possibly done something to change it?
Man,
obviously once the wrist was grabbed and you grab your own wrist, is what we care about.
Right.
So maybe if you're back down one more time, right? And it was here, right? You're kind of on my back.
Yes.
It was here.
Go ahead.
So from here and here. Boom.
Right.
And now I guess that would be it though. I don't think he possibly imagined that Frank Mir would jump back to the other side.
That was very, very impressive.
That even we were like, wow, very, very good. Because you would think that maybe staying here and like you could hold hands and be on my back.
Attack and protect your hand.
Correct, but it was very quick. Frank to jump that quickly, to be there, that was the make it or break it point. For sure. Maybe stopping that would have been the path, but I don't think you can.
When someone starts going for double wrist grab, when someone starts getting this double wrist grab here, just know what the possible positions are they can break from and start to accommodate and respect those, you know? So that was the deal right there. Very interesting.
If you watch Halik and Sakuraba.
He defended it very well.
It was a little bit different positions.
Correct.
But still, Halik was very aware, very prepared for the Kimura.
That's one of the main things we train for, because Sakuraba will lock it from anywhere and then just dance around until he lands in a favorable position, and out he goes with it. So much respect, you guys. And yeah, so interesting. So interesting. Dang.
Good.
What an amazing fight. Let's talk about Bones and Machida. I think Machida had the first round. He rocked him good. Supposedly 2 of the judges gave it to Jones. You know, that's just favoring the champ right there, fine. But I think Machida had the first round. Second round, Jones caught him with that left hook. So he went down. As he came down, it's over here close to the wall. Follow us, guys, follow us. So he locked him with the left hook, then went down. He tried to shoot in after that. He wrapped it, they stood back up right away. Stand back up, his head was on this side, boom. Now over here, come on closer, you guys. Don't be shy, don't be shy. Over here, and Joe caught it, Joe saw it. What the difference was, instead of the standard pressure, he went under, had him against the wall right here, inverted. You can't really see because the gloves were there, but the standard guillotine, you grab the top of your wrist and you pull it up. And that makes sense. Like if you're gonna pick up some weight off the ground, you don't grab the weight like this initially. You grab the weight, hands down, and you pick it up. Okay, the difference here was that once you pick it up past a certain point, look what you do. You push it up. So with the hand, because Bones' arms are so ridiculously long, like this, he got past, most people can't get past halfway up in the choke because their arms aren't long enough. But he gets so deep that he can change it in pressure. Now the key detail was the wall. The fact that he had counter pressure, he was leaning all his body, not only choking, but neck cranking Machida into the choke.
It's ridiculous.
Talk about that little hand right there.
Yeah, well this hand, that's what the referee was looking from this angle.
Right.
And he was looking, I would imagine, at Machida's face, and his hand was right here grabbing the wrist.
Which looked like he was defending.
But I think the hand fell asleep
there
in that position. Like
frozen.
when a bird dies, the hand might stay on holding onto the food or something. Now this, on the other side, it showed real quickly, Machida's arm was just chilling.
Yeah.
So of course, anybody getting choked like that is going to be trying to escape and punch. So the referee was at the wrong side to stop it soon enough. And of course, the referee could have came in and kind of held him up, but that drop right there,
I don't think he knew he was that passed out. I mean, to be like,
of course,
it was really
this is the angle that you tell that.
very tough fall, yeah. But you know,
backside.
Boom. Moral of the story. You know what's crazy is this is the same guillotine finish that Jones did against Ryan Bader. Like, look at like several breakdowns ago, Gracie breakdown, Jones Bader. He was half guard, top half guard. He couldn't squeeze here, so he changed his grips. And they can do palm to palm. You can do kind of palm to fist, as long as you're pushing from the bottom up. Basically, what you're doing is you're creating the V and you're cutting it in. So you don't have to really go anywhere. It just squeezes, almost like a rear naked choke, but from the front, pushing it in. So, remarkable.
There's the moral of the story is you don't want your neck wrapped. But a lot of times in MMA today, the neck gets wrapped a lot, and guys survive, go crazy, and they escape.
Right.
There are lots of guillotine escapes, and then there are a lot of amazing finishes.
Right.
So I don't know if, I feel like in general, people are not that afraid of the guillotine.
Right.
But this is putting it on the map even
Definitely.
more as something that should be very respected.
So real. So real.
So, and speaking of people passing out, you know who was really good at seeing when someone was passed out?
The Grandmaster, bro.
Grandmaster, Andy Gracie, our grandfather. He would see it from like 20 feet away, like, yo, that guy's sleeping. and we'd go over there and help them.
Yeah,
That was unbelievable.
Makes sense. 90 years of
90.
85 years of jiu-jitsu. You better know when someone's tapped
1
out.
million chokes plus millions.
So the winner of the last Gracie Breakdown was Mata Leon 1994. Congratulations, bro. You get the hoodie, the t-shirts, the good stuff. New Gracie Breakdown. We have some good stuff. It's the holiday season. What do you want to give away? How about this hoodie?
We'll give away everything we have except for our pants.
Except for our pants. You guys, here's gonna keep it real. He don't do it, yeah, for sure. And his t-shirt. And my hoodie.
We gave away this hoodie, right?
And my t-shirt.
Did we give away this hoodie already?
This t-shirt.
This t-shirt we already gave away?
We might have, but you can give away another one. It's another
Of course.
And so hoodie, t-shirt. Listen, we're keeping it real. Gi patch, Gracie Gi patch, put it wherever you want. If you're not sure about the placement, watch some of my previous videos. My placement is off the charts. Okay? So, license plate placard, Gracie car decal. So, by the way, I'd rather be rolling. And Gracie, you guys are gonna love this one. You guys know what this is. Raise your hand if you know what this is.
Oh yeah, they all know.
Gracie
They're
juice
all,
bag.
They're all raising their hands.
Gracie juice bag, you guys.
says
FDA approved juice filtering fabric, okay? Beautiful fiber, enough to let the juice through, but keep the pulp in. Squeeze with your hands, relax and breathe as you do. Inhale on that squeeze, exhale on the juice. Okay.
Some people have never even had watermelon juice.
I know, bro. Just we can
not get into that right now?
Yeah, it's very sad. Okay. So you guys watch the video on the Gracie Giveaway. If you haven't seen it, check it out in the link below.
So all this gear is gear that we're giving away to people who
Yes.
are ordering.
Yes, holiday orders, you guys. We're doing it on the highest level this year. The reason we chose these gear specifically is because with holiday orders this year, we're giving away these for free. You choose your hoodie, you choose your t-shirt, you get a juice bag, a patch, a thing, and free shipping with holiday orders. When does it end? December 20th. December 20th. So whoever wins this Gracie giveaway is gonna get that, plus the new Gracie water bottle. Dang.
What's in there? What's in there?
Dang. Water never tasted so real. You guys, listen, but we're doing it different this time. We're going on a different level. Instead of just doing it for a comment, favorite, subscribe, you can do that all if you want. You should do that no matter what, because you always do comment, favorite, subscribe. However, on this one, we're going to a different level. To enter to win this Gracie giveaway, go to gracieuniversity.com, register, create a student profile, sign up. It's free. Free? 100%.
Wow.
And 3 lessons, like 3 or 4 hours of instruction. Gracie University, sign up there, it's free. Anyone who registers on Gracie University creates a free profile from today until UFC 141 is entered to win all this stuff. But because we're feeling extra givey, we also want to give away the white to blue belt curriculum, Gracie Combatives.
36 techniques.
Is this a little too much for one giveaway?
No.
It's the holiday season.
It's the holiday season.
Respect. You guys, gracieuniversity.com, create a profile, learn some techniques, find a training partner, open a Gracie garage in your neighborhood, or find a certified training center. It's all there, my friends. If you're not on the inside of Gracie University, where are you?
How about your
Unbelievable. You know how they have bottles? Some bottles, this is aluminum, by the way, just so you guys are running. Some bottles, you shut them and they leak. But look at this. A lot of freaking driplet coming through it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is an emergency bottle. Put the carabiner, go hiking, you know what I'm saying? We forgot to tell them about the bracelets.
We have these little bracelets right here.
Silicone Gracie Jiu-Jitsu wristbands, what do they mean? Not much, but it's a reminder of the level of realness that you represent on a daily basis. Now what's crazy is you choose your, we're gonna give it to you also with the holiday orders, you choose your color. White belt, blue belt, purple belt, brown belt, what's missing? Purple? Purple belt, brown belt, black belt. You can choose whatever you want. Hidon's got the black belt for obvious reasons, my friend. There are black belts, then there are Hidon Gracies. Never mind, then there is Hidon Gracie.
It's good.
And then there's the white belt representation, you guys. And I chose the white for today and for good reason, you know, because I realized that no matter what, we're always a white belt at something. Okay?
Wow, you're so humble.